Hi, cats and kittens, culinary creatures great and small, VacMasters, Uncle Eric here, Chef Eric Villegas for VacMaster. Today's recipe, it's delightful. It's vegetables. I love them. What we're doing, it's a bunch of different recipes all crammed together onto one plate that makes it delicious. Sous vide winter vegetables that get roasted. A sous vide poached egg. A roasted chestnut vinaigrette, all assembled on a beautiful platter. This is a salad that works as a main meal, that works as a buffet item. Anything you want it to be, it is for you. And it's an array of vegetables. And this salad, even during winter now, it can change with every season to whatever vegetable is available. Wait to see, it's going to be delicious. And my fingerling potatoes, a beautiful selection of winter roasted sous vide vegetables. Now, I'm taking it to the next level. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take these vegetables, this is so exciting, and we're going to anoint them with our roasted chestnut vinaigrette. It's gonna be so delicious. So I've got these beautifully cooked fingerling potatoes right here. Now, our vinaigrette with the chestnuts, just a spoon, right? Just a little spoonful. Then I'm gonna toss them around in the dressing. Right now, these would be delicious. But we're taking it again to another level. What are we doing? Well, we're gonna roast these with the vegetables drenched in the chestnut vinaigrette to get some color, to get some love. You don't have to do this. If you don't have time, feel free to go just this route. But when they get a little bit of the char from that hot oven and that olive oil is searing the skins of these potatoes and that chestnut is flavoring, it's amazing. So those are potatoes. What's next? Well, how about some sunchokes? Jerusalem artichokes, sunchokes. If you've never had these before, they have a very, very artichoke heart-like flavor. I left the skin on them because I like it that way. A couple of those in there. How about a few more? And again, more of the dressing. Just a little bit, not too much. Toss it around. Tossy toss, McToss toss. And then put those in. Just like that. All little soldiers lined up, ready What else do we have? Beets! You know what? I'm gonna do beets last. You know why? Have any idea why? I'll tell you why. They stain everything they come in contact with. They can never have nice things, beets, because they always destroy them. Let's go to fennel. This is that fennel bulb that we split up. Oh man, and it is absolutely delicious. Such tasty stuff. Again, a little bit more of the dressing. And if you were here, you could smell it. It's that almost licorice-like anise flavors coming out. So, so good. All right, get these guys. Just like that. Give myself a little bit more room. Like that. Wonderful vegetables. I'm loving it. Next up, carrots. Look at those colors. Isn't that amazing? Did you ever understand how crazy nature is? How cool nature is? Look at that. Put a couple of those guys in there. Let me get this guy over here. Now, how many do you want to do? It's totally up to you. If you're serving this as a buffet item, or you want to serve this as an independent salad item, you know, a couple vegetables per is fine. But if you want to try something else, larger format, go for it. Carrots, oh, look at this guy. Can't let him go, right? Now, remember, I didn't split the little ones, but I split the bigger ones so they cook evenly. Oh, love it. These guys, don't forget these guys. Parsnips. Those white carrots, oh man, these are good. These are good. Bag won't open. Fingers, sticky. Oh, here we go. How about two of those? Put those guys in there. And these guys are gonna sit right next to their carrots because they're very similar, okay? And then finally, remember, beets. Now, we're using red beets, but there's so many beets out there. A combination of beets would be delightful. And the beets go in. Look how pretty that is. You see how that's staining up my bowl? My goodness. Just like that. A little bit more. Perfect. Now, I hope your oven is ready. You want it hot. If you got a convection oven, crank up the convection. But you want it at 450, 550, however high you go. And then since these are hot and they're dressed and they're cooked, it's only going to take about 5 or 10 minutes just to get some beautiful color. So I'll see you in a few. We're almost done! This is so exciting. This salad, this roasted winter vegetable salad with the sous vide vegetables that are roasting in the oven right now, gets topped, gets crowned, gets finished with a sous vide poached egg. And it's so simple to do. I've got my circulator set up for 75 degrees Celsius, or about 167 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm simply going to drop my eggs into the bath. And I'm just going to leave them right inside the basket like that, so they'll be easier to get off. Start it up. Well, it started. What I'm doing is actually starting the timer, and it's blinking, so that's good. Now, we've got 13 minutes. The vegetables are cooking, so let's finish up with our salad. So simple to do. I've got some baby arugula here, which is absolutely delicious. It's got a little bit of a peppery bite, which is wonderful for all the rich items we're going to be putting on it. And then I've got my chestnut vinaigrette that also we flavored, if you remember, the vegetables with that are in the oven. And we're going to dress the greens with the vinaigrette. And this is so, so tasty. I'm just going to head and stir that up gently with tongs. Don't be afraid. If you want to use your fingers, use your fingers. I do all the time. And get that all nice and coated. Now, how much dressing do you use? Well, that's a very good question. You use just enough dressing to coat the leaves, but not enough dressing so it pools on the bottom of the plate. I know, but that's what you do. That's how much you add. So you just kind of go teaspoon by teaspoon. And that's it. Now I've got this big, beautiful platter here. And we're going to do more of a buffet kind of presentation, but I'm just going to go ahead and spread out my greens. Now, I'm going to be putting vegetables on these. So some people, I've noticed over the years, some people have a tendency to press the greens down so you can put vegetables on them, but I'm more about keeping them light and fluffy, because when the vegetables hit them, they're going to push them down anyway. So why make them uber flat, right? So those are our greens. Those look great. And we've got some feta. I'm just going to put a little bit on right now to get it going. Is that looking amazing? And we're going to put that over to the side, and we're going to finish with more feta. So we've got about 10 more minutes on the eggs. We've got the vegetables cooking. We're going to put the whole thing together. Don't go anywhere. Do you smell it? Oh, baby! Look at this. Roasted veggie tobbles. Check it out. Look at the colors, the flavors. You can smell it. Absolutely amazing. So, our salad is set up. Again, the arugula with the chestnut vinaigrette. And let's just grab some of these amazing, delicious sous vide winter vegetables. Let's finish this bad boy up. Oh my lordy, lordy, lordy. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Eggs, the sous vide eggs. Again, 13 minutes at 75 Celsius, about 167 degrees Fahrenheit. Do a little cracky. Now some of the white's going to be a little loose, so we're going to kind of let that go a little bit. And then put it right on top. Look at that. Man. How many do you want to put on here? Let's try a couple. Let that go a little bit. Okay. Now let's go for 3. What do you say? I think 3 is going to be good on here. Now, obviously you can do as many or as little as you want. Oh, I just broke one. So let's try it again. That's going to happen. That's why we should always have a stunt egg, just in case something like this happens. And then let's go ahead and put the 3rd one right there. Perfect. Now, what else do we need? Well, how about a little bit more feta? Doo-doo-doo. Oh, perfect poached egg. Feta cheese. And because we've got it, just a little bit more of the chestnut dressing, just like that, just on top of the egg. Have you ever seen anything more exciting, more delicious, more fabulous than this winter roasted sous vide vegetable salad with roasted chestnut vinaigrette and sous vide eggs? I don't think so, but we gotta try it. But it needs salt and it needs pepper. How about a little fresh salt? Oh, and a little bit of pepper. A little bit of pepper is always good. I'm so excited right now. Look at this egg. Now watch this. Watch this. Oh, it's a sunburst of culinary love. So, a little bit of egg, a little bit of vegetable, a little bit of green. I just bit down into a big roasted chestnut. Sweet, complex. If you haven't had fresh chestnuts before roasted, it's a revelation. Slightly sweet, but a wonderful kind of almost grainy undertone. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's a sous vide icon, the sous vide poached egg. And the bitter greens, the vinaigrette, those roasted vegetables, perfectly tender, perfectly full of flavor. But that roasting after sous vide just brings out even more flavor. This winter vegetable salad is so delicious. And it will be delicious year-round, because the beauty of salads like this, of cooking like this, is cooking by the season. What's ever in the grocery, what's ever at the local market, is what you should be using. And this is what was at my market, and it is amazing. How was it? Did you love it? Wasn't it amazing? Thank you so mucho for watching. Thank you so much. You are what make it possible. Do you want more? Hit like, hit subscribe on your tablet, on your computer, on your phone. I don't care. I want to see you next time right here at the Fresh Bites channel with me, Eric Legas. We are cooking. It's all about